Welcome to Postal Flight Academy. In this video, we're going to cover strategies around relationship management and upsell opportunities. This will include the value of offline touchpoints, understanding the basic formula behind gifting campaigns, how to put all of that into action, and strategies for tapping into expansive revenue. There are four main aspects to the customer journey. We have onboarding that tackles user adoption. We have relationship management, cross-sell, upsell, and expansion opportunities, and lastly, renewal conversations, all of these impacting your retention rate. For this video, we'll turn our focus specifically to relationship management and cross-sell, upsell, and expansion opportunities. When thinking of relationship management, there are plenty of different ways to leverage Postal. But focusing specifically on building customer sentiment, we've seen a lot of success around holiday and end-of-year gifts, personal or professional milestone celebrations, and monthly giveaways to celebrate your online community. Our main goal here is to acknowledge, build, and strengthen your current customer relationships through meaningful touchpoints. When it comes to the formula for executing offline campaigns, specifics are going to vary based on persona, success criteria, but we're always going to need three key pieces of information in order for a campaign to run successfully. Those are campaign context, gift source, and sending strategy. To dive a little bit deeper into each of those three, the first pillar, campaign context, what type of event will this be? What is the timeline you'll be working against? Who is the target audience that you'd like to reach out to? What is the success criteria going to look like? What is going to make this specific campaign a success for you? For example, we get X amount of customer interviews, or we increase user adoption by X%. The next pillar is gift source. Will you be creating a new customized branded project with our paper plane team? Will you be using branded swag that you already have warehoused and kitting or bundling those items? Or will you be leveraging one of our thousands of postal marketplace vendors? The third pillar is sending strategy. Will you be sending it directly to the recipient as a surprise and delight? Will you be sending via magic link, which is a hyperlink that can live in a social media post, LinkedIn message, text message, email? You can even generate a QR code for scanning. Or will you be sending a personalized gift email, which will send a preview of the gift to their email inbox with a personalized message directly from you? Lastly, who will these sends come from? And do we have any integrations or any technology that we'd like to leverage to help automate these sends? Now moving into how to action this with a postal example. In this example, user gems will be running a campaign sending milestone celebration gifts to the champions of their Tier 1 accounts. Step 1, campaign context. The goal here will be to build rapport and drive engagement through milestone celebrations. Our target audience for this campaign will be champions from our Tier 1 enterprise accounts. Step 2, gift source. For this particular campaign, we're going to be leveraging our personalized gifting options from the postal marketplace. Step 3, sending strategy. We'll be using personalized gift emails to send these, which will show a preview of the gift that you're sending over. It will highlight your branding, along with a personalized message directly from the sender. A couple tips here. Feel free to leverage our collections so that you can send a few options to the recipient versus choosing the item for them. You can also leverage our saved message templates. You can create your own or use the templates that Postal has already created in the app. A few different ideas for milestone gifts are going to include weddings, birthdays, new baby, new home, engagement announcements, maybe someone is out of the office sick, loss of a loved one, graduation, promotions, and many more. Moving on to some example ideas for milestone celebrations. Here we have engagement, promotion, and renewal options. You can see etched champagne flutes, a few chocolate ideas. We also have plenty of options for birthdays, ranging from cookies, chocolate, cards, piñatas. If someone is out of the office sick, this is a great way to let them know you're thinking about them. And if you've learned that someone has a furry friend or maybe just recently adopted or fostered an animal. Now, as we tap into expansive revenue using Postal, this is going to cover cross-selling, upselling, and expansion opportunities. Feel free to pause the screen at any point to read through some of the descriptions or jot down some of the suggested cadences. One way to leverage cross-selling is through our virtual experiences. Another way is through direct mail and magic link drip campaigns. Lastly, create a co-branded experience for you and the customer as you look to explore upselling and expansion opportunities. A quick example of a virtual experience, campaign context. Goal here is to cross-sell X product into your current customers. Your target audience here are enterprise customer accounts showing intent signals for X product. Your budget has been identified as $125 per person, and the teams involved are going to be customer marketing, event marketing, and your post-sales rep. Step 2 is going to be gift source. This is going to come from our Postal Events marketplace. As you can see here, these two examples showcase a cocktail mixology class or a wine tasting class. Lastly, sending strategy. Here is a sample sequence. You can leverage outreach, you can leverage Salesforce or any other technology that we integrate with, but feel free to pause the screen if you'd like to take a look at this cadence.